All right, so this poem that I wrote, it was like a two-piecer, but it was kind of like 3 years apart. I went to CU Boulder, and as a young person from South Central LA, that was like the biggest transition that you could make, at least in my mind. So having the political ideologies that we have, living in you know that atmosphere where it's really elitist and very suppressive with respects to our real identity and what we identify as. You know, we had a spoken word class, and this is something that I came up with. I wasn't really good at, you know, writing things far in advance. I just kind of do things last minute. That whole pressure builds diamonds kind of a thing. I like to do mine under pressure. So I got two pieces for you, short ones, but hopefully you like them. October 1st, it's like 3:30. Trying to get this poem done early is what I said a week ago. Now that I think about it, as long as it's done by my turn, it's early, right? Que no? Either way it go, poetry for me is something compared to live and to breathe. Reminiscing about the tall green palm trees and the sights and the sounds of them LA streets. But that memory is poisoned by the memories of pigs running us down for the same old shit. When will this stop, or when we gonna get even? When we treat scholarships like Hooper ball season, then that lead to an epiphany, and I begin to think, and a gun go off as soon as I begin to blink. That the race has begun, gotta move, gotta prosper, cause I don't plan on getting scratched off of life's roster. It ain't about me, but rather us as a people. Do your absolute best and treat each other as equals. In other words, don't shit where you sleep at. Then I snap out of writing this poem and truly wonder, when will the consciousnesses wake up out their slumber? Cause these conditions we under, they fucked up. People dying, mamas crying, police lying, while Hollywood is making billions off our violence. Ideas collide with memories like bullets to glass, like race to class, like blunts to ash. And I come to an important crossroad. Am I with or opposed? I snap in and say I'm with the people, and that's what it's gonna be. It can only get better from here. Please believe. This was when I was on my way out. I'll see you. Already got my graduation cap, put my LA fitted on. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. No es la última vez que este dicho será dicho. This poem is for those whose presence is opposed. Call our folks illegal when your people came on boats. But we the ones that's lazy, justification to enslave me, when the chains have been locked onto me since I was just a baby. Las maestras me decían que no hable español, eso fue como decir que no palpite el corazón. I am what I am, you can like it or love it. The pride I feel from being free, nothing above it. Mi mamá me dijo, Manuel, no tenemos mucho, pero el orgullo tenemos un chingo. Nada o nadie te vencerá simplemente porque eres mi hijo. Since then, I'm determined to do what I was meant to do. Help like I was helped out, and don't let the ego get the best of you. Scholarship foundation for those who've been written off, as kids who are at risk and are destined to be laid off. Rise up and shove that closed fist high in the sky, because you ain't the only one struggling through these tough times. Collective positivity helps us persevere when we're drowning in our sorrows and our eyes swollen from tears. Realign the spirit, young guerrera, si se puede. Recuerda que nada se podrá hacer sin ustedes. Siéntense todos y escuchen lo que les digo. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.